Hey, what's up, young world? So, I want to share something that I discovered or realized. Last night, I watched the Jeffrey Epstein documentary on Netflix, right? And it's bad. The brother was bad. I mean, bad, you know. And they talk about, maybe like 100 different young girls that were the victim of his, sexual assault or rape or abuse, whatever it was classified as. And pretty much this documentary focused on him and his accomplices and the victims and a little bit about the legal system and how he was able to always, walk free over and over again. They could never really persecute him and stick anything. And then in the end, the prosecuting attorney made a cut a deal with his attorneys, which basically gave him and all his people immunity. It's wild when this happened. So anyway, here's what I want to say I got from watching it. Remember, it only focused on Jeffrey Epstein, his accomplices, and the victims, right? And a little bit of the legal team. But there was also a whole lot of other parties that were involved in making this happen. Like we currently seeing other people that were complicit in this, okay? And the documentary didn't focus on them too much. So I was wondering why the next day, why didn't it? Like, why doesn't it look at every channel that was involved in making this? It didn't talk anything about the other customers, that at least not the part that I've seen yet. Now I haven't watched all of them. I got maybe, I don't know, one or two more yet. But I feel like here's where I'm really going. When something bad really happens in our society, we always try to narrow it down to a few bad apples, or that was the bad guy, or it was those people. We always say it was, an individual or a small group that was responsible. You don't ever hear people talk about that it's society as a whole that is responsible for the creation of the Jeffrey Epsteins, and it's society as a whole that's responsible for the impoverished, the environments that the girls that he preyed upon, that they lived in. Society as a whole created this environment. Society as a whole has created this. All those girls said that they were afraid of him because of his power and his money, right? Society as a whole created that if you have more money, you have more power, and people should revere you and fear you and all that. Like, we got to be responsible for what society as a whole has done to create the Jeffrey Epsteins of the world, and not say, oh, he's just one bad apple. There's something we collectively have created and we're all complicit in and taking a part in that is causing a lot of dissension, a lot of breakdowns, a lot of the negative energy in the world. So what I'm basically getting at is, let's all start taking some time to look at what we can be responsible for in our own lives and see what we could really do, instead of just saying it's those people, it's those things. So that's what I wanted to share with you today, because that's what I'm doing. And I hope this made a difference for you. Until we talk again, I love you.